All right, Watchman's Post here again. Gonna read you another article. Let's get into it. All right, this one's from Sputnik News, and again, it's gonna be about, you guessed it, North Korea. The U.S. considers a limited preemptive strike. I know this is getting a little repetitive, but it's very important. And you know, just as an American, you need to be aware of this. You need to keep up to date on this. It's extremely important. You know, love him or hate him, the president is continually talking about North Korea. Our government, our officials, our Secretary of Defense, our generals, everybody's talking about North Korea. They're all taking it serious. I think it's a very serious thing, and I think you should be worried about it too. Like I said, as an American, as a Christian, I'm telling you, I believe that this is going to start World War III. This is going to start Revelations. It's going to spark it off. You know, so let me just read this to you. It's a real short article. That's one of the good things about Sputnik. And so far, I haven't seen any really, really long ones. So if you don't mind reading a couple paragraphs, pop this open and read it for yourself, or find some more. The North Korean envoy to the UN disarmament talks has accused Washington of seeking to aggravate the situation on the Korean Peninsula. So that's the North Korean representative going to the UN. In view of the nature and scale of the U.S. military reinforcements, they are designed to make a preemptive strike against the DPRK. The North Korean diplomat Ju Yong-chu told the UN-sponsored conference on disarmament, adding that Washington has been deploying large nuclear assets on the Korean Peninsula. So this is what they're observing of our activity, and this is what they're concluding that we're doing, along with many others. And this is what we're doing. We're continually preparing, practicing to do a strike. And if you've watched a couple of the other videos, you should know why by now. If not, go back, watch those other couple of videos about North Korea. U.S. officials, including the Defense Secretary of the CIA Director, repeatedly talked about DPRK nuclear and missile threat to justify their argument for a military option and a new concept of a so-called bloody nose. A limited preemptive strike on the DPRK is under consideration within the U.S. administration. Pyongyang, which is the capital of North Korea, their envoy was quoted as saying by Reuters. So they're saying, you guys are talking about doing a preemptive strike on us. We see you building up all this stuff, getting ready for this. We have you know, justified means to build up you know, ICBMs and nuclear warheads to try to deter you from hitting us. So these you know, escalations on both sides, you can see it just raises tensions. You get a bigger nuke, I'm gonna get a bigger nuke. You get a rocket, well, we're gonna stack stuff up across the border from you, and it just raises tensions further and further and further because they're afraid, and they should be. Let's see. Gotta love that little thing moving there. The accusations came in response to a statement made by U.S. disarmament envoy who said that North Korea's nuclear program must be completely, verifiably, and irreversibly eliminated. So they're saying, you can't have any nukes. You can't have any nuclear program, and we want it completely put away, and if you're not willing to do that, then we're not willing to talk to you, and we're not going to talk to you until you agree that, and if you're not, and we continue to try these, trying to talk you down from doing this, at some point we're just going to strike you. And that's going to start World War III, folks. That is what it is. Russia is going to come to their aid. China's going to come to their aid. You know, we're going to hit them because we're not going to allow them to have this. And it's going to start World War III. So North Korea is very important. You should take this seriously. As the envoy explained, Pyongyang, which is the capital of North Korea, was allegedly maybe only months from the capability to strike the U.S. with nuclear-armed ballistic missiles. They're saying that they're only months away, but they've already shown that they have ICBMs that can hit Washington, everybody else in the world agrees that they have the capabilities. I don't know why these guys are telling us that that it's still a few months off. Maybe they want you to sleep good tonight. But the truth is, they've proven several times that they have the capability already right now. They have the nuclear warheads. They have the missiles that can reach that far. So when they're telling you, oh, it's a few months off, don't believe it. They already have it. You know, this is just one article. I follow this stuff. There's guys on Twitter that cover nothing but North Korea, and you can go check their Twitters out, check their information out. Just go to Twitter, type in North Korea. You'll find plenty of guys that are just stuck on one thing, and you know, try to build up an expertise on one thing, and they all know. They study this like you know, there's fanboys that love Star Wars. There's these guys that they study nothing but North Korea, and they know that they've already got the capability. This alleged, oh, it's months off, they got it right now. Let's see. He went on saying that North Korea, as well as Russia and China, see, they're not you know, pretending like that's not a part of the deal here. They're telling you flat out, as well as Russia and China. This is World War III. We've got to be adults. We've got to look at it for what it is and accept the reality that we live in. It's not what you want it to be or what you think it is. Read the news and see what they tell you what the world is. This is what it is. Russia and China is expanding its nuclear stockpiles, in some cases pursuing the development of new nuclear capabilities to threaten other peaceful nations. So they're saying they're doing it because they're bad guys and they're gonna threaten others. They probably see us racking ours up, and they're saying we need big guns too. So I'm not saying they're good guys. Who is? But the take home from all this is, look, they're saying North Korea, Russia, China, World War III. Everybody's getting the nukes ready. Are you ready? Are you right with God? Are you living faithful? Have you made peace with Jesus? Because that's the only thing going to save you. Check back at my my previous videos there of North Korea. I'm not going to pull it up right now. Maybe I'll do another video later. But they've done tests over Hawaii twice in not in 2018, but in like a year's time span. They've tried to practice shooting down one of these potential missiles that would come from North Korea, and they can't protect you. They failed. They can't shoot them down. And if they can't shoot one down, why would you think that if they shot 20 up that they would be able to protect you? If they can't even shoot one down, all you got is Jesus. You better get right with him. Pyongyang has accused Washington of hindering its relations with South Korea, claiming that the U.S. President Donald Trump was scared of military capabilities of DPRK. Well, you know, I'm not saying he's sitting around peeing himself, but I am telling you, yeah, they are seeing these capabilities come to growth, and they're producing ICBMs, and they are worried that they cannot shoot them down. What are we going to do? And the idea is preemptive strike will take him out. If he won't put it away, he won't stop. If he won't surrender his gun, we'll go and take his gun from him before he shoots us. So, you know, scared is kind of, you know, a little trash talk, but the idea isn't far off. The relations between the U.S. and DPRK, which is North Korea, have been quite tense since the Korean War ended in 1953. The both parties still haven't signed a peace treaty. They have been steadily declining since the latter decided to unfreeze its nuclear armaments program. Ties between the two have deteriorated especially sharply since 2016, as North Korea performed multiple tests of its nuclear devices and ballistic missiles over the course of 2 years. During the ensuing crisis, the U.S. has considered a preemptive nuclear strike among other options to resolve it. So this is real short. I've stretched it out, made it longer. I hope over these videos you're starting to see that North Korea is not a joke. They're backed by Russia and China, they've got nukes, intercontinental ballistic missiles, and this is going to start World War III. I'm telling you that. I hope you hear it. God bless you. God bless your families. Thank you for supporting me. Follow me on Twitter. Do some research for yourself. These videos are easy to make. You know, just turn your camera on, read an article to somebody else, and sound that trumpet. Tell them that the sword's coming. That's what God said. God bless you in Jesus' holy name. Amen.